The Wyoming wind showed up for an exciting day at our Dry Fork station May 17th. More than 70 people gathered for the dedication ceremony of the Wyoming Integrated Test Center at the plant. The ITC is a research test facility that provides space for researchers to test carbon capture, utilization, and sequestration technologies using 20 megawatts of flue gas from the plant. Wyoming Governor Matt Mead was there, as well as our CEO and General Manager Paul Sukut, Tri-State G&T Board Chairman Rick Gordon, NRECA's Jim Spiers, and leaders from the Japanese government and NRG COSIA Carbon XPRIZE.
If I think about, the opportunity for the state of Wyoming, the energy state in terms of we export more energy than any other state, to be a leader not only in production of energy but innovation, that is where we need to go as a state.
There's two operative words today, and that's vision and collaboration. First, vision from the Wyoming, the state of Wyoming and the governor for having the vision to put something like this together. And pulling us all together, that's the collaborative part. Everybody in this room had a piece in this.
Basin and Tri-State have been partners for a long time in a lot of different things. A lot of our utilities across the country, as you know, are starting to abandon coal. They're looking at doing something else. Basin has a huge investment in coal resources. Tri-State has a huge investment in coal. We have some great plants. We have clean plants that operate very efficiently. And what better way to try to continue using those than to try to figure out a commercial utilization of carbon?
When this is a successful research ecosystem, world-class ecosystem, it's going to be largely because of the unsung heroes. The unsung heroes are the men and women of Dry Fork. They had a wonderful power plant. You look at this is a beautiful piece of machinery, had just been commissioned, was just at hitting stride, and that's when life is supposed to get easier at a power plant. At that point in time, they were asked by Paul and the leadership at Dry Fork to take on a new mission. And they took it on and have met it masterfully.
I do believe that our demonstration project will open a new chapter in the long history of Japan-US partnership in the environment and energy field.
And today, Integrated Test Center was completed at the Dry Fork Power Station. I look forward to various results expected to reduce carbon dioxide emission through testing at ITC in the future.
We're here to not just do technology in a new way, but also do community building and technology development in a new way. Someone said this is not a lab. We can't emphasize enough how unusual it is to be next to an operating power station. We all hear it operating. Thank you, Dennis. And there's a wide open field with 5 pipes full of, soon, flue gas, and teams are going to move right in. Let me just be clear here. An operating power station is going to let new technologies move in right next door and try things that haven't been tried before. I'm making a joke about it, but this is extremely unusual. This is the type of thinking that we need to transform our energy system and take it forward and really bring new ideas, not just out of the test bed or in the lab where I come from, but into the real world so that we can all together figure out how to make them better and how to make them real.
Representatives from the 5 final teams who will be competing for the Carbon XPRIZE were there too. They come from the United States, Canada, India, China, and Scotland. In addition to the XPRIZE competition, Kawasaki Heavy Industries will be testing their solid sorbent capture technology at the Integrated Test Center. Good luck to all.